Hello everybody and welcome to this new episode of your weekly program Games and Names. Our sport today is football and our guest is Amr Serry, the famous Egyptian football player. So if you want to know more about him and about his football career, stay with us.
I want to be the best. They say I don't work hard. They say I don't understand the game.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity,
I don't have the speed.
seize everything you ever wanted, one moment that you captured, just let it.
They say I'm
His
going
arms
to
are
run.
sweaty, his weak arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous.
They say I don't have technical skill.
But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality.
They don't know what they're talking
There
about.
goes gravity choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. Daddies, he know he won't have it.
Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Amr Serry. I was a professional soccer player here in Egypt. I started playing soccer, I think 10 years ago, professional career. Before I was playing amateur, then after that I continued my career overseas as well.
Why did you choose to play football in the first place?
My father was a soccer player, wasn't a famous one, but he actually introduced the love of soccer to all of us, me and my brother. And I started playing soccer with the kids. Then after that I joined the soccer club here in Edessaid. And by time, alhamdulillah, I found myself really getting well with it. And I found that I have a little bit of a skill more than the other players. And I love the game itself. I love the game itself.
What exactly did you like about it the most?
The game, it's about the passion, the skills, the way you play, the happiness, the joy after you finish the game, the joy after you win, the competition. It's just something that you find in your heart.
Sometimes you just feel tired, feel weak. And when you feel weak, you feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta search within you. You gotta find that inner strength and just pull that shit out of you and get that motivation to not give up and not get with it. No matter how bad you want to just fall flat on your face.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illness to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop
how and when did you feel that it's turning from just a hobby to something more professional?
Yeah, by the time I was about 16 or 17, I was playing here in United States on an amateur level, and one of the coaches in Ahli Club was Captain Diaz Said and Captain Ala Mahoub. We played a friendly game against the Ahli, and I was really standing out in that game. I played a really well game, and they told the people here that were in charge of the soccer, goes like, this player is a very good player, and if there's a chance, he might continue to a professional career. How about that? And when they said that to me, I was really excited, and I found out, yes, I want to continue my career. If there's a good chance for me to have another career, something that I wasn't planning for, but it just came in my way, and I was happy, and I'm glad that I picked it up.
Okay, tell me afterwards what other steps did you pass into?
Yeah, I went to an Ahli Club, and it was another stage. It was something really serious. In United States, it's a good level, but in an Ahli Club, it's really serious. The competition is really high. You got a lot of clubs, a lot of players. All of them are really professional. They've been there for long. So I have to learn to adapt myself and to gain more skills. So I was really vigilant. The good thing is that I tried to learn everything. Every other player that I was playing with, I was learning, he makes a good tackle. That one would have a good cross. That one has a good movement. That one, the tactics are really good. So I was not starting from zero, but I was like stacking up my skills. I was putting more and more in my basket so that I would be ready. The first 3 was the hardest because I really wanted to gain as much skills that I can to compete with the other players so I can stand out. And that, alhamdulillah, was good. Like, my first 6 months, I was starting to get well with the team. I wasn't really, when you change teams, it's very hard to get well with the other players, to find yourself among the team. But the second one, alhamdulillah, I was started to play standing all the time. The coaches started to feel that I'm really one of the players that they can depend on the field. And since then, I was focusing on my career that I have to gain the most skills I can. I used to watch the professional players from the first class, like, in the Ahli Club. I used to watch the other players even among the world in the different leagues around the world. And I used to watch and learn. That's the only way that you can, improve yourself. You're going to learn from everything you watch. And you have to ask the coaches, you have to get some advice from the close people. That's how you develop your skills.
Okay, in your opinion, what's more important, skills or talent, or serious training, or the coach? I'm talking about a junior player.
As a junior player, it's actually everything. Like, the coach is the most important as a junior player because he's the one that gets you to love the game, so then after that you can put all your effort into that game. Then after you love that game and the coach gets you to love it, through the training you can gain more and more skills and talent. The talent and the skills, it differs from a player to another. So you can never put all the skills in one player. It's not the choice that you make. It's the how ready that player is to pick up all these skills. Some players are ready to, some players are not. That's why some players might be defender. He's good at defending. The other one is really a skillful player, can play at the front. So it's according to every player. But the coach, as a junior player, makes the big difference.
competition between players in Al Ahli club is very strong. How did you or how could you manage to be in the first team?
Yeah, it's a severe competition, you can say. Seriously, everyone dreams to be a player among the Ahli club. And all the players are really good. Everyone has been like, we all come from different places, but we're all only gathered here for one reason, to step up and to play with the Ahli club. So the only thing that you can fight with is to really learn how to limit your mistakes as much as you can, gain the crowd around you, and make your best to get your team to win. So this is the three weapons that you have to be with you. Like, get your team to win, put all your effort and get the crowd to love you as much as you can. But through the fair play, fair game. It's a fair competition. You put yourself up for everyone and the people will choose you. The coach will like you and then you will be able to step up to go through the first team.
And what was the turning point in your life?
I would say the turning point in my life was when I moved from Nadi Said to Nadi Ahli, because that was a really serious step, because I was an amateur player and I really found a big difference when I started to step into Ahli club. It was a different level, but I tried to manage to gain all my skills. I was really focusing through the 6 months to learn how these people learn. The training is different, the competition is different, the players are more skillful, so you have to learn to adapt and to compete with this player, because I want to step up. That was my dream. I have to fight for it. So my first year was one of the hardest years that I've ever had in my life. And alhamdulillah, I was succeeded through it, and I found myself really did well through Ahli club during my junior stages.
Okay, tell me about the other clubs that you have played in after leaving Al Ahli.
Yeah, after I left Ahli club, I joined first Goldie team. They were playing at that time in the first division and they were trying to get back to the Premier League. So I played with some good players from the Premier League, so I gained more skills because now I started to be like, I was 21.